You know what's up. Don't get in front of my car, bro.
Hey,
I'm not in front of your car, man.
Back up. Private property. Private property.
I'm here. I'm in the sidewalk.
Doesn't matter.
How do you
You're not
think
on the
it's someone
sidewalk,
with
bro.
you in my face? Get out of
You
my
are not
face.
on the sidewalk. Get on the.
You're
Get on
on
the sidewalk.
private property.
Get
How
on
do
the
you think it's
sidewalk.
going? Stop
Get
asking me how it's going. Get out of here.
Get on the sidewalk.
Why are you mad like that, Justin?
I'm not afraid to actually set boundaries.
Her campus just published a piece telling fans it's time to let go of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez as a couple, and the article starts by leaning into nostalgia. The writer recalls growing up as a Belieber, talks about having a Justin Bieber calendar on their wall, and even remembers a toothbrush that played his songs while they brushed their teeth. They describe those early mornings and then shift to the relationship era, when Justin was dating Selena, another artist many of us grew up listening to. The report calls them a pop culture power duo and says their romance got so romanticized that it became one of the most talked about celebrity pairings ever. According to the report, the relationship ended like a lot of high-profile relationships do, messy and public, but also private in ways we'll never fully know. Even years later, the article says, fans keep circling back to what could have been. The report argues that the internet keeps pulling people into the same loop of speculation, comments, and theories. Subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this. The next part of the report moves to Justin's recent Coachella performance. The article says he performed some of his biggest throwbacks last month, and fans recorded from every angle and posted clips all over TikTok and Instagram. What should have been a celebration quickly shifted, the report claims, because comment sections blew up with people saying Justin must have been thinking about Selena while singing those songs. The comments weren't quiet either. They were loud, repeated, and everywhere. The report then reminds readers that Justin is married to Hailey Bieber and that they now have a son named Jack Blues. That detail is used as the main reason to ask fans to stop, because commenting about an ex in relation to someone who is married with a child is described as disrespectful. The article also addresses how Hailey was treated during her pregnancy and after giving birth. It says people flooded her posts with claims that Justin still loved Selena and that Hailey could never measure up. The report frames it as a woman married to someone she loves, raising their child, while the internet kept trying to tear her down during one of the most vulnerable times in her life. The piece then points to Hailey's business growth, mentioning Rhode skincare and makeup, blowing up online, selling out, and later landing at Sephora. As her brand grew, the report says public perception shifted too, with some of the same people who criticized her now supporting and buying from her. The conclusion of that section is simple. The report says Justin appears happy with Hailey, Selena appears happy where she is now, and fans should move on. The video narrator responds to all of that by basically saying if you like Justin, be happy for him. If you like Selena, be happy for her, and leave it there. They add that there's no need to keep fueling drama about who dated who. The narrator then draws a comparison to real life, saying if your friends constantly talk badly about your partner, it can mess with your head, and that's basically what online fandom does too. They note that none of us actually know these people outside of what we see through a camera. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next update. After that, the video pivots to a new topic involving Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. The narrator sets it up with a "take this with a grain of salt" warning. They first recap what Benny said on a podcast, that he talked about Selena's eating habits and joked that she eats like a 5-year-old, mentioning burgers, fries, and even fast food for breakfast, using the example of her eating a burger at 6:45 in the morning. The narrator says everyone already heard that clip. Then they move to newer reports claiming Selena and Benny are allegedly feuding. According to those reports, the Disney alum was upset after Benny made those jokes during a live podcast recording in West Hollywood with Gwyneth Paltrow. The reports say the comments focused on fast food and left Selena feeling blindsided. The reason given is that Selena has dealt with years of public scrutiny about her body and health, so hearing her husband turn it into a public joke was hurtful. An insider quoted in the reports says, Selena felt Benny should have known better given what she's been through. The reports also mention that Selena has been working on a healthier relationship with food and cooking recently. She doesn't claim to be a wellness expert, but she didn't like being painted as careless or like a kid who only eats junk. The narrator reacts, saying it makes sense that she'd be upset because regular people don't have the whole internet analyzing their body, but celebrities do. They point out how people see an Instagram photo and immediately judge or act like they know someone's life better than they do. The narrator jokes about getting canceled, but then circles back to say it's messed up how people do that. They close the segment by repeating to take everything with a grain of salt, thank viewers for watching, and say whether they prefer reading reports or reacting to viral tweets, it's all part of the mix. They end with the usual call to like the video, turn on notifications, and subscribe, then sign off.